It was exhilarating to work with Randy and Chuck. I thought that they both looked incredible in uniform, that they were authentic, and that they did their performances properly and added so much to the storytelling. I think that I come from a martial arts background. That was actually going to be that was an avenue that I was going to take, was going to be going into mixed martial arts as a career, but I was decided that I needed to, stick close to my guns with my creativity and with art first. But I would say that it adds an element of comfort to do a fighting scene or anything that's combat based with someone that has that much training and that much experience, because they know not to go 100% and they know how to abstain from hurting somebody, where you have some guy that comes from a less advanced background with it, and they think that it's an open door to just punch someone in the face or go crazy and lose contact with professionalism. I would be more worried about going with someone that doesn't know what they're doing. So
yeah,
I think that it added to it was definitely nice to work with Randy that capacity.
Then on top of it, the icing on the cake, you get the thumbs up from Dad. And you've acted with him before, did you not?
I did. My first role, we would improv and do acting exercises all throughout my childhood, but the first role I did with him was in Lord of War, when I played a Ukrainian helicopter technician, but at that time he was just Soviet, of course. But I have an ability with languages that I heard from my grandfather, August Coppola, and since I was proficient in Russian at that time, and still am, we elaborated on that, and we're thinking about where that could take us, and it worked out perfectly for me to be in that, because I have a affinity for safe shooting and firearms, and then also that me speaking Russian, we just thought it'd be perfect for me to go in there and try out for that.
Coming from the background that you come from with your dad and the Coppola name and the legacy in Hollywood, is there added pressure on you?
There definitely at first, I think it can create pressure, and then sometimes it can even create illusions and can cause anxiety, and it really is up to an individual coming from that kind of background to accept that they need to carry on the torch and to become fire, because fire is never affected by shadow. It only rises above, and to carry on the legacy and to develop the discipline. So it's all about mind over matter in that case.
Before I go, though, I'd like to ask you, is there any favorite roles that your dad played over the years?
I would say that Face Off is my favorite movie of his for a couple reasons. One, of course, is, the film itself, the storytelling was phenomenal, but in regards to dynamics and technicality, seeing him go back and forth from the antagonist and the protagonist of the film it's such a complex thing to do, and such a complex way to perform, and he did it with such a natural ease, and I thought it was just absolutely phenomenal. And then I would also say that his role in The Sorcerer's Apprentice was fantastic, because we both have a mutual interest in metaphysics, and seeing him become a wizard like that just made sense.